My name is Chris Stanley. I'm the founding principal of Beach Street Legal, and this is Just One Slide. And today we're talking New York, and specifically their final adoption of Form U4. They were previously the only state to not adopt Form U4 and instead had historically relied on what they refer to as a Form NYIAQ, a manually mailed document that was their way of quote-unquote registering investment advisor reps in their state. It's also the reason why if you've historically searched for an individual that is associated with a New York firm and located in New York and not registered with any other firm, they may not have shown up on the SEC's public disclosure website. But all that's about to change, and effective February 1st, they will be starting to accept new U4 applications for natural persons that need to register in the state. So specifically, the requirement applies to natural persons, individuals, within both state and SEC registered RIAs. If you're a person associated with a state registered RIA, you first have to look to the New York definition of what actually constitutes an investment advisor rep to determine if you need to file or register in the first place. Be aware that this definition explicitly includes solicitors, and solicitors is actually separately defined in New York's revised rules. If you're associated with an SEC registered RIA, you would look to the SEC definition of what is an investment advisor representative to determine if you need to register in New York and have a place of business there. Specifically, that SEC rule is 203A3, and just FYI, it's narrower than most state equivalents. So assuming you meet the New York definition of an investment advisor rep and you need to file a U4, what exactly has to occur? Well, it's like any other U4 filing. You would do so through the IARD system and pay the applicable fee, which in New York is $200 on the high side. And you'll be able to do so starting on February 1st. The implementation period, or the period of time when this new rule is rolling out, is February 1st through December 2nd. But importantly, you actually have to submit a U4 if required by August 31st, 2021. So if you are a firm that registers after February 1st, you will have to file a U4 for your investment advisor reps after that date. If you have historically operated in New York but have only submitted a Form NYIAQ, the U4 must be submitted again between February 1st and August 31st. Importantly, the new requirement has some grandfathering provisions if you've operated lawfully in the state within the last 2 years. There's some exam requirements that have to be kept in mind, but there's also some waivers that might be available. And be aware that there is a manual email submission that must occur in connection with the application. I listed the email address on the screen here. For a complete guide, visit the hyperlink at the bottom of the page to walk through some of the ins and outs and details of the waivers and exams and manual email submission process. But hopefully this is a helpful overview to at least make you aware that if you're located in New York or otherwise registered with a New York investment advisor, U4 requirements might finally apply. Thanks for your time.